everybody? It's been a while since I did a video with my voice. I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I just didn't feel like hooking the camera up. I've been messing with my system setup a little bit, but I figured I'd add a little commentary to this. I just wanted to show you guys all where we're at with tournament mode. So I haven't shown that in a while. So we're gonna launch that here. We have a new game. We'll have it continue. So you can save one tournament is all we're gonna let you do. It's just that's the simplest approach. You can have one tournament going on at a time, either a tag team or a singles, either or a tag team or a singles. So we'll click new game here, and we can select either a singles tournament or a tag team tournament. Um, these are not the final. We have new artwork. I want to leave some of this stuff as a surprise, so I'm not going to give everything away in these modes. We have some pretty cool artworks, and we actually name these tournaments something other than singles tournament and tag team tournament. So we have other stuff in here. The actual names that we're gonna we'll probably just reveal it once we launch the game. We do want to keep a couple surprises for you guys as we go through once we release the DLC. Um, so we'll keep that. So I will start with the singles tournament, and you have your typical match types as we had before. You can select between a manual and auto-generated, so that's specific to tournament mode. And then you can do number of wrestlers. So we're in a singles tournament, so we can do a 4, 8, or 16 player tournament. And then these are the match types. This is going to be the match type for all the matches in the tournament. So we will have, your time limit, cage, falls count anywhere, best of 3 falls tournament, and you can set your ring count out. So these are the defaults. So one of the things we did is we have a manual tournament, so we can confirm and do that. This will allow you to go through and select every tournament or every bracket yourself. All right. We also did a auto-generated tournament. So this is going to be a random tournament generator. We can go in, and you can go through and select. Uh, it'll automatically generate your tournament for you, and then in addition to that, if you want to do an auto-generate, and then you want to do something else to modify it, you can then go into any of the brackets, and then you can just change. Uh, who you want to change. So let's say I want to have Axe go against Smash, like the start of the Royal Rumble. I forget what year it was. And then we can do add match. So now we have Axe and Smash as our first. So if we want to go through and change Warhorse and Austin Idol, we can go in there and change it to Chris Bay against Ricky Morton. That would be an amazing match. And we click add there, and then that's updated. All right. So we can go through and we can switch anything we want. We still have to add some sound effects here, so we have them. Now, if you want to, you'll see at the bottom here we have edit matchup, which is what we just did, switch player, and start tournament. So what switch player means is we can go in here and let's say I only want to control, let's say I only want to control Jeff Cobb. So I can go to this bracket, I can select X, and I can go through and I can switch player 1, player 2, or CPU. So now I'm playing on Steam PC, so I have two controllers connected. I have a keyboard if I wanted to use that, and a game controller. But it can be up to both players against each other, or you can just do against a computer. So let's say I'm good with this. I'm going to do a all computer, and I'm going to start my tournament. I'm going to go ahead and click start. And then this is where I can pick what venue I want this tournament to take place in. So it is going to be one arena. You only select it now. You select the arena for the entire tournament. So I will let's go to Pro Wrestling Tees. So I have my first round match is Axe vs Smash. So they're both going to come out. Now, obviously, I can skip all this. This is just a normal match. We're still obviously finishing up some stuff here. And then if we want, we can watch it. I just hit A right away, and I automatically skip the match, and it picks a winner. So now I'm on the next one, and I can go in here, and let's say I want to. Now I change my mind, and I actually want to play one of these matches. So I can hit X to switch this. Let's say I want to be Nikita Koloff, and then I accidentally backed out. Go to continue. Let's say I don't want to switch that. I'm still getting used to this. I want to switch my player. I want to be Nikita Koloff. Then I can start the tournament here. So now I go in, and now I can play this as Nikita Koloff. Now, we have some stuff going on here where it's going to be messed up a little. You can see no damage is being done, so I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna go to continue. It didn't save that match because I didn't finish it. So I can go ahead and wrong button. I'm gonna go ahead and continue tournament, and I can just go through here, and I can skip it. It automatically picks a winner and go. Now I can also this is going to allow me, when I go through each match, I can decide, hey, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to change this matchup. So I can go in here and I can change the matchups at any point in time that I want. Well, this is being a little finicky. We'll have to play with that a little bit. All right, and add match. So now I change that, and I can go ahead and hit start to continue tournament, and it puts my next match up. I can hit at any point in time while I'm watching the match. I can hit the A button, and it'll just automatically exit the match and pick a winner. All right. So that's basically how it goes through. I'm not going to reveal the ending to this mode or anything like that, but we do have end screens once you win it. Again, we want to save some of that stuff for when we release the game. We don't want to give everything away. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this. I'm going to go back into tournament. I'm going to do new, and I will go over to tag team tournament. So I have similar options here. I can do auto-generated or manually selected. I can do between 4 and 8 teams. So I'll do an 8 team. I'll do an auto-generated. You can do an elimination match, tornado tag match. You know, the same stuff you can do in tag team and versus mode. You can do here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. And now I have my auto-generated tag match. I can go over and I can switch any player I want. If I want me and a buddy want to play, we can do that. If we have 4 controllers connected, it will show up with 4 controllers. Right now, it's not going to let me change it because it can only be CPU player 1 or player 2. But if I plug in an additional controller, player 3 will pop up. If I plug in an additional controller, player 4 will pop up. So you can use up to the 4 players throughout the tournament if you want. So if I switch that, I can then do that. I can do player 1 against player 2, or however I want to do it. And this works basically the same way. I can sorry. I can go in, I can change any of my teams here at the initial setup, and then even after I finish the first match, I can still edit the second match if I decided I want to change something up. Again, you play through the tournament. This one just has 1, 2, 3 rounds to crown a tournament winner, a tag team tournament winner. So that is it for this video. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. We'll do our best to answer them. We are still working on the DLC, but we are making a ton of great progress. I would say this tournament mode is probably, I'm thinking like almost 95% done. So the last 5% is really polish. Everything is functioning the way I would like it to. House show mode, we'll do another updated video on that. I'll probably do a playthrough of house show mode, maybe even as soon as next week to show you guys that. And right now we are busy on the camera mode options are just pretty much finalized. We're making some tweaks to that. And then just getting in the remaining moves for the Rock and Roll Express, Demolition, and Magnum. I would say Rock and Roll Express is almost already there. You know, you saw my other posts about adding and tweaking a few more of those. We're still tweaking some animations while we have time before this DLC is done. So we have a decent amount of polish still to go through and testing to do on this, but we're definitely getting close. But I will keep updating everybody. Hope everybody's having a great week. And that's it. Again, leave any questions in the comments, and we will do our best to answer them. Thanks. Take care. Bye.